Hello. I wanted to take a look at the energies today of Mars and the Sun being in a square to each other for pretty much the next couple weeks. Um, Mars is currently at about 14 degrees, and we're also going to have the Sun is going to be at 8 degrees tomorrow, and it's going to be conjunct Mercury. But those are close enough to be considered in a square. So, what you should probably do is take a look in your chart and find out what house Cancer is for you, and then find out what house Libra is for you, because those are the two areas of your chart that will be getting this square for the next several weeks. And that is a very, very strong energy. Um, it also would pay to have a good look at what other planets are in those degrees and in the chart. I know that on the eclipse on Wednesday, October 2nd, that Black Moon Lilith is going to be conjunct by the same degree that eclipse, and Mercury will have just moved about 2 degrees away, but still in that energy of that eclipse energy. So I think that's very important to look at in your chart. And I want to get I was asking to get the energies of Mars and the Sun and see what it's going to be like for us. So on the bottom side of the deck, it is a new beginning. It is a new beginning. And I think that you will find October is going to be very messy and will continue to be messy through the end of the year. Upper part of the deck, recognition and reward. Number 3 card. Patience. Patience. That would be like Archangel Michael. And I have had the messages that Archangel Michael is like all over this. He's got his eye on stuff. He knows what's going on, and rejoice in celebration. Okay. I like that has come in. The reason I like that is because I feel that that might help a little bit with that energy. We do have, there's a lot of things going on. And with squares and with Black Moon Lilith and Mars being in a square, it's very interesting. But I like the idea of, there is time to allow yourselves to be celebrating. And what I would say is this: the collective, the mundane astrology, which is like the world astrology, is going to get very messy, and things are going to be escalating. Um, Certainly in the Middle East, definitely, and also in the Ukraine area of the world. So, what energies for this Mars square the Sun for everyone? Ah, okay. We have 2 that came out. Pentacles. This is this would be a lack mentality, but in this particular instance, I think it's not a bad idea to just have provisions. And the reason I'm saying that is not, don't be running to the um, stores and like buying everything out. I just think that because we've had these storms coming through, like the hurricanes and everything, that people should have a couple things on hand that are kind of easy to fix. If you lose electricity, if you lose power, you should have something available that would be easy for you to just open, right? And there's a lot of foods that are out there like that right now. So that's kind of what this energy seems like. It doesn't hurt to have like an extra pentacle, set aside for things, in case of emergency. I grew up in Minnesota, so in the wintertime, if there's a snowstorm coming, everybody goes to the grocery store first, and you know goes home, and then just kind of hangs out, fixes food. We also have the Judgment card here, and this is going to be all under this recognition and reward energy. Oh, wait a second. No. Okay, the cards don't want to they want me to do it in a different direction, I'll do it in a different direction. Patience. This is a judgment card. This is Hecate. This is decision time for you. And it's underneath this, what I would consider also a major arcana, which is Archangel Michael. So you're protected. And I think you're going to have decisions coming up for you. Let's see what is over here. Two of Pentacles, rejoice and celebration. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. I think it's about deciding that you're going to look on the positive side of things. You have to decide how you're going to handle things. I think there's going to be a lot coming out. There's going to be a lot going on through the end of the year. What is going on for the collective is not necessarily what's going to be going on for you. And you need to be aware of that. And you need to have a decision made about the vibrational level that you're going to be having. I do not see a point in getting involved in any kind of argument regarding politics or things that you're not going to be able to change someone else's mind, and they're not going to be able to change yours. I would say agree to disagree. And underneath Four of Pentacles, this is the Ten of Cups. And I had this the other day, and I'm still getting the same message through. The divine feminine is going to be out there helping each other. They're going to be there for each other. They're going to be supportive of each other, and that emotional support. And they'll make sure everything is okay. No child goes to bed hungry. No, that's the energy that I get, that, they're taking care of things, looking out after things. And, and I don't mean that as, women, that's their role in life. I do not mean that at all. I mean that their energy is the energy of receiving, and that they're going to be able to best surf the energies, because they don't have there's definitely a difference between the yin yang energy. So I think that is something that we need to be aware of. And I do like the Ten of Cups showing up. I do like the fact that we had there's going to be reasons to be happy out there and rejoice. Center of the reading, death and rebirth. Pluto. Pluto is in Capricorn at 29 degrees. Pluto will be going direct in about a week. And what will happen is that Pluto will station. It is going to be stationing for the very last time in Capricorn. And whenever an outer planet stations, it's a big deal. So there's going to be things coming out during that time. I believe also at that time, Mercury is going to be, I'll have to check whether it's a square or an opposition, but it's something that's going to be about power. It's going to be about power. And it'll be about news. And there will be news coming out. And you have to watch that. I think it'll be surprising news. I also think that sometimes news is used to manipulate people. So I think you're also going to have to be aware of that, because there's that power factor that Pluto has. So to me, this is very important. And so basically, again, major arcana are all down the center. And to me, that's the now energy. Let's take a look at this future stuff going on. I think this feels to me like past, past, present, future. I really feel that in this energy. So this is the King of Wands. This is coming forward. So it's that two of, it's like a new day beginning, got the torch going, got everything going, and strength in there in the background. I really like that energy. And again, we had this on the underside of the deck, the new beginnings. That would be the Fool card. And she's standing ready to move out into the world, right? Very much so. Very much so. Okay, what's next here? It's kind of getting, the Tower. Okay. So here we had recognition and reward. Be a little bit prepared for what's coming. Don't go crazy, but just being a little bit prepared is not a bad idea. Be supportive of each other. Be supportive of each other. Because we're having a Tower. coming. And I think the energy with the tower, plus you already have the death card here, there are big changes coming to the collective. It doesn't mean that's in your immediate area, but there's big world changes coming, and those world changes are going to affect everyone in a sense. So um, it might mean that you don't get um, as many choices as you've had before, like as far as things available to you. Um, Fewer choices, maybe, but perfectly reasonable to, still, you know, maybe you won't have the choices of the five different kinds of peanut butter that you have in the grocery store. Things. That's what it feels like. There'll still be stuff there, but it's like, well, we don't have the as many choices as we used to, but we're not going without. That's the energy that I'm getting. I really get that energy. And I think that's going to be something unexpected that brings that up. We have so many storms that are a possibility. This could be anything like solar flares or another hurricane or anything. It could be very positive energy that is coming forward, with unexpected things like, okay, we're gonna work on this. We're gonna, have a community project, any of those things. So let's see what comes out next here. Five of Wands, working together. So when I said community project, that's why I think coming out this Five of Wands, not everybody's going to be like perfectly organized, but they're going to do the best that they can when they're working on something. Like, there's so many people that I know that have family in areas that have been affected by the hurricanes and have lost a lot of power, but neighbors are getting together and helping each other out and checking on each other. To me, that's that energy. That's that energy of the Ten of Cups. Everyone is provided for. Everyone gets checked on. And I do feel with these unexpected events coming, maintain that energy. That's what I'm getting. Maintain that energy of what we just had happening. You know, People get together. Oh, we have a generator. If you don't have anything like that at your house, you don't have any air or anything, come over here to cool off. We can help you get your phone recharged, stuff like that. Where um, I think I have a friend, and she has a grandson at college out there, um, and they were able to allow the college kids to be able to contact their families so they wouldn't be worried or concerned, which was a blessing to everyone. Um, and I think that kind of caring is something that we need to keep bringing forward. Keep bringing that energy forward. Four of Wands, stable energy. So I really, really feel that um, we as a collective um, should get a reward here. There are things, we will all rejoice when the electricity comes back on, right? We will be so happy for those people that are out there. And it is warm out there right now. You know, um, it's not like it's 105, but it can get really warm, and then you don't have any way to get that cool down. So make that decision. Be that strong person for someone else when they need your help. Stability, rejoicing. So this energy here, this last energy over in this last coming up in the future, I like it. I like it because I feel like we are able to handle anything. That's the energy I get. So I would say when things are coming up in the future, have a few things that I'm going to get some cards here, but um, have some things that you can set aside um, that can handle any kind of you know um, lack of weather situation. I know that people are like ravioli, cans of ravioli. Um, yeah, they'd be better heated up, but you can still eat them. Different things like that, or packets of food that if you throw it into boiling water or something, um, it's fine. It's fine. What other things can you have on hand to snack on? It's always good to have like dried, like jerky of some kind or some kind of protein, um, packets of tuna that you can just open up and eat, things like that, with crackers, because you don't have to worry about refrigeration for either of those things. So, taking the time to have those little extra things around that'll last you just like even a couple days is helpful. It's helpful. And water. Water is very important. So always have, I would say, a couple extra gallons per person in your household available, just in case of an emergency. And I think that will see you through, because in these times, the people that I know are not probably going to be getting their electricity back for several days. So anything that they would have had, and they're not, no generator, they're going to lose everything that was in their refrigerator or freezer, things like that. And that's going to require a lot of cleanup. Um, People can be helping out when they get the chance with other people to help with that cleanup with other people. So take that energy out there. So I'm gonna go with this shaman stream oracle. Thank you, Peggy. Um, it's a gift from a friend, and I want to volunteer because I really feel this is super good energy for people being. All right, you want to come out? Um, Stranger, curiosity, number 53. I like this energy of people helping each other out and being supportive of each other, and like, okay, if you can do that, I'll watch the kids. Anything like that. I'm really feeling that the energy that is out there right now, I I never cease to be surprised how truly um, heartwarming and amazing that everybody will turn out and help other people that they don't know. So I kind of wonder what the stranger energy is going to be like. So, stranger, the other, moving past fear of differences, curiosity, and acceptance. The stranger moves through the world in a shroud of darkness that often elicits fear, rejection, and uncertainty as the danger of the unknown defines its very presence. Yes, there is a veil of separation between you. Look closer and summon the courage to remain open to what you might find. You may be conditioned to look only for what mirrors what is safe and known to you, refusing to entertain any concept of other beyond something to fear. In order to broaden your world and your experience of it, you must refuse the illusion that sameness is the only way. Nothing you expect externally matches up with the other, and you're challenged by your own inexperience. But don't miss this opportunity for learning. Something extraordinary or extraordinary is being offered to you now if you remain curious and teachable. Allow the newness to envelop you as you explore the possibilities. This is a departure from your expectations, but the stranger has come to invite you to dance to new music, a new tempo, a new sensation that will add more dimension to you and what you create as a result. Now is the time to leave room for other points of view, other ways of seeing with humility and grace. This is a defining moment. Take the risk. Life is like a precious diamond with many facets, not just one. So I think there's going to be many opportunities for us to be offering a hand to someone else who may seem very, very different from the people that we normally are around, right? Someone that may be outside your community, um, someone who maybe had to leave where they were at. Some of these hurricane refugees had to just like pack up and go, and some of them don't have a lot of money to afford hotels, and they have to go far and wide to be able to stay somewhere. So if you have an opportunity to extend a hand of help, and especially to those who have children, please do so. I think it speaks volumes that we're being asked to look out for those strangers that are out there and allow ourselves to maybe have a really broadened learning experience through this whole thing. So I will see you tomorrow, but I thought this was going to be a darker reading than it was, and I'm delighted that it is not. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.